Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Gungeon. I'm not gonna, sorry Jables. No Paradox runs today. Aww, it's just, it's the reality of life, you know? I don't have time for 2 runs. So I'd rather, especially because I just finished one, where I did very well in the rat fight, poorly on Punch-Out, but learned how to do better on Punch-Out. I would rather go for the Punch-Out victory. Which, of course, there's a lot of steps to go to get there. Hey, excuse me, sir. Please do not shoot the water barrel. I may need this water barrel. I hope I don't, but I may need this water barrel to get to the oubliette. I think our Gungeon runs have been going well. Like, if you look at what we've died to recently, my own idiocy by not taking the bullet that kills the past ranks highly. But apart from that, you know, what have we been dying to? Bullet Hell, Lich, Double Lich, Advanced Raygun. Like, that's... If the enemies you're dying to get stronger and stronger, in all likelihood, your personal caliber of gameplay has probably gotten a lot higher. So I feel like we've been on a good run. We've been, you know, actually using multiple guns, which is new for me. And understanding gun forcing a little bit, so it's exciting. And early on, dude, here's the thing. I don't like the pilot that much anymore, and I perhaps falsely... I'm kind of like, when it comes to game advice, I'm a little reactionary, and I'll be the first person to acknowledge that. You know, if I think something's good, it's not good, it's great. And then if somebody tells me, you overrate it, I go, okay, it's not great, it's unusable. That's kind of where I'm at with the pilot. I used to like him because of the lockpick. Now I'm like, well, his starting pistol sucks, and the lockpick is garbage, but that's probably not fair either. What we're probably gonna do, I just want to see what we got going on, you know? I think, except for dying on the last run, we did a lot of things very right, to be honest. And we, you know, went through the Gungeon flowchart. In particular, we got the master rounds. I think we got 4. Oh, I mean, we definitely didn't get 5. Because we died on the advanced Raygun. But, we made a lot out of a little on that one, I think. Thank you. And I'm hoping we'll continue to do the same here. A vampire, how interesting. I gotta look up what drill does. It opens chests, right? Drill Gungeon. Drill with 2 L's. If used on a locked chest, teleports the player to a large version of the chest room where they must survive 1 to 5 waves of enemy or opens a door for free. Dude, absolutely not. Sounds, look, getting a chest open is worth a lot. Fighting 5 waves of enemies to get it open, I don't know, that sounds... It sounds like more than I'm willing to go through. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I was on a roll conversationally. We've been trying to focus on making sure that we gun force on the first boss. Now, unfortunately, that does mean we have to use our starting gun, and the pilot's starting gun is pretty bad. I mean, it's maybe like literally the worst starting gun in the game. We probably will play Vampire Lord and get a bunch of casings as well, which we can use to buy keys. Okay, Trigger Twins. Definitely no joke. This should be a hard fight. But I guess the thing is, at some point in Gungeon, you got to accept, you know, some of the flawlesses are a race against time. And some of the flawlesses, particularly like the first boss, I think, they should be fights where it's just like, the only thing that changes is the amount of time it takes to kill them. You should be able to dodge these guys more or less ad infinitum. Is that correct? I don't want to speak like I'm an authority on this subject, but... That is how it feels to me to some extent. Is that, you know, instead of just trying to kill them as fast as possible, for some of these jabronis, we should be, mostly just like, hey, we can kill him ASAP. I love that he did a little get down Mr. President there. You know, that's a sign of these guys being good dudes. They're willing to ride or die for one another, and I respect that. Mostly because I don't know what it means. Just hang back. I would very much like to save our last blank, but more than having a blank that could give us access to a secret room, boy, oh boy, would I love to have an HP upgrade that gives us one more HP forever. It was a little tedious, it was a little tiresome, but we got the job done. Yo, M1 is completely fine. I'm willing to go pretty aggro here, to be honest. At all costs, preserve the water barrel. Pretty aggro on the vampire dude, I mean. I see a vampire dude in the shop. Looking for secret rooms, can't be there. Hold on, I'm running the float shard right now. I don't think it can be here, but alright. So green chest should be open, but first, you only have one key for sale, which means we are going to open only one of the two chests, which means we're going to lockpick the worst chest. However, the brown chest, depending on what it has in it, could be the best chest. But we gotta open green. Like, don't be an idiot. So we're gonna go like as deep as we can on this for sure. And the oubliette is well worth it. I've learned. We just don't want to accidentally kill ourselves on this. We're on 1 heart. What do you got for me? Half a heart. Okay, it seems like as good a place as any to stop. Not a secret room, fair enough. Let's open the green chest. It's hip holster. Quick draw. What does that do again? Actually open the right book this time. Fires a bullet upon reloading. Alright, that seems decent for the M1 if we like shoot fire, shoot fire, shoot fire. And then, that means this is a gun. Austin says if it's a gun, you never shoot it. You never risk not opening it. Guess what? I don't play by Austin's rules. He said in between tears. But, you know, I think it's worth it to go to the oubliette. I made my own decision there. And what Austin don't know won't hurt him. Okay, so down here we definitely want to maximize key gaining. We're super lucky. And I will try to use, whenever possible, I'll try to use hip holster to maximize our ammo efficiency here. It's working out real nicely, actually. Fewer bullets we can use, the more likely we can use this, you know, longer if necessary. We can also get insane DPS out of it. You see, like, how quickly we can two-tap? Anyway. Not that that's the most valuable thing in the world with a gun like this, but I'm for it. Basically, it's doubled its ammo capacity right now, which for a gun like this actually seems pretty important. If only I could stop missing. Anyway. Lots of consumables, or lots of casings, I should say. Going to the rat floor. Gonna fight a bunch of peaches. Doesn't make sense. Going to the rat floor. Gonna fight a bunch of peaches. Shouldn't be a problem. Trying to think. I think a hip holster is actually an item I've been sleeping on. being able to double your output without actually doubling the amount of ammo you spend seems particularly useful. Gold casing? A golden casing! Seems particularly useful. Hello. I'm still gonna buy it. Like, maybe we'll get a drop, but I'm still gonna buy it. Seems particularly useful for a few specific guns. Guns with, like, low clip size, low maximum overall ammo, high damage. Even, like, the M1 might seem like the poster boy for that sort of style right now. I actually don't particularly think there's that much unique about the M1 that makes it, like, the only viable choice for this situation. Yo. Probably worth the blank. I think we could easily get something that's, like, more conducive to showing off this item's strengths. It's a very anti-Austin floor. We got a passive that I think is actually meaningful, which he doesn't believe in. Slanderous. That's a little slanderous. I'll apologize later. And we didn't get a gun out of a brown chest. But you know what? It goes to show you not that Austin is wrong, but rather, you know, like in all roguelites, there's 50 Shades of Grey. Is that a trademark? Maybe I don't want to know. Shouldn't reload till we go into the room. You know, what works for one person will probably work for other people. But maybe the other way would also work. Maybe neither of the ways will work. That's what's really going to mess with you. Maybe there's 14,065 ways and only one of them works. And if I told you which one it was, it wouldn't work. But for now, nothing to complain about. What's the synergy with the M1? I forget, maybe you get controller or something, and then when you spin around, it does double damage. I can't remember. I remember that it's a 360 no scope, but I don't remember. Maybe that's a sniper rifle. I think it's the M1. I don't remember what enables the synergy. I gotta tell you, as far as like a proof of concept that this run can make it, this oubliette has been very helpful. Ooh, he's a smart guy. Okay, don't stop doing that. I'm consistently reloading when I don't need to. If an enemy's dead, they don't need to take your free shot. Also, aiming is very powerful in a lot of circumstances. And the aiming is free as well, which is crazy. So, you know what? Also very nice. We've managed to pretty much completely replenish our HP over the course of this run. We're going to gun force this boss as well. Just because I think I could still use something. Like, I don't know where the M1 fits. I don't know if it's a room clearer. I don't know if it's a boss killer. It's doing a pretty good job as a room clearer. Usually I think of, like, you know, guns that are relatively low rate of fire as being more conducive to boss killing situations, but it might not necessarily be true in all cases. We already found our secret room. Alrighty. One way or another, we gotta make it through this nasty trap room up here. These, you know, I don't like to use the parlance of the youths as a geriatric myself, but these rooms have a very high propensity of yeeting me. Which gives me a great meme idea. They're yeeting her, and then they're gonna yeet me. Oh my god, and then you mix it into like a, oh my god, whoom, whoom, yeet. You know, if you just did something like that, I'm telling you, easy 47 views on YouTube. Now, it's not enough to get a career going, but it's enough to, you know, you don't feel guilty when you get your custom business cards worked up. The person goes, what do you need these for? And you go, I got a YouTube channel. I'm an aspiring musician. And they go, okay. Honestly, I'd rather save M1 ammo. It definitely seems like more of a room clearer. I can't believe we're so key poor right now. Now keep in mind, we might as well, I know we have the lockpick. I just wait till the end of the floor, see what chest is most worthy of my derision. We really, like, there's no incentive to not use a blank at this point, having found the secret room so early, so, you know, as little as armor is likely to be relevant to our overall, you know, chances of victory, pretty much might as well use the blank, which we just did, because otherwise, like, you know, it's just burning a hole in our pocket. It's not like there's 2 secret rooms. Doesn't really matter if we get hit to begin with, but I'm glad, you know, it's a good proof of concept. We did very well there. Lots of casings. We could really improve our run. Demon Head? Look, desperate times call for desperate measures, right? Might not be that amazing. We did get a key as well. I don't really want to buy Blooper, and maybe that makes me part of my own problem. Let's open this. It's a mustache. I know what this does, but I don't remember. Do you believe me? Spending money soothes the soul. Oh, does it gives you a chance to heal when you spend money? Give me a heal, man, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rocket. Wait, what is it? Give me the Beach Boys and there we go. I knew what it was. All right. I mean, Judge is good. I think we use the M1. Judge is good for now, I should say. This is a great floor, by the way. Like I couldn't have asked for a better floor from my own personal performance there. Either way, we'll use the M1 until we're out of ammo. I definitely... Okay, that's extremely fair. I did nothing to stop him. I definitely don't think Demon Head works with Hip Holster, which doesn't make it unusable, but... maybe not a high priority. And then what else do we have? We have the Judge. Judge is almost like anti-hip holder, because the final shot of the Judge is the most powerful. So very, very dumb. But we don't... look, let's just be honest. The armor we have available to us right now is unlikely to make it to the rat floor. So taking a hit, it doesn't bother me all that much. I'd much rather keep our blanks to have a better chance of a flawless, which actually could pay dividends later. It's okay. Yes, we're trading armor away, but my hope is that whatever he gives us is gonna make it all worthwhile. Okay? I mean, I would say no, but I would also say, hey, easy there, brother. Don't say things you can't take back. Because getting a bunch of ammo for your M1 could be worth a decent amount. Pretty embarrassed by this floor so far after the harder floor that we just went through was, you know, I mean, actually easier, but it happens. Now this is the trap room I can get down with. Okay. We will almost certainly open the green chest We do have to buy the rat key. It's a rare situation for us to be able to open or buy the rat key and simultaneously have like probably 170 casings to draw from. This is pretty good. Maybe the M1 was uniquely qualified for this synergy we got going on. You know, oh, that was really bad. You know what I think makes it uniquely qualified? Its fire rate. Oh my god. Its fire rate when you fire and reload is actually like roughly approximately the same speed as when you fire multiple times before reloading. So it's really just, it's like having a bunch of extra ammo. So you replenish all my ammo. I don't remember what the cost is. Thank you, I appreciate that. I've been burning HP for no reason other than inertia. I'll tell you, is there an NPC in Gungeon that correlates more positively with a guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but correlates more positively with a victory than the vampire? Especially the earlier you can get the vampire. Yo! I'll still do it. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. I mean, that's probably not worth a blank. Oh well. It feels nice to find the secret room, okay? But we gotta remember, what are we concerned about? That's the boss? Weird, dude. Well, if we're gonna gun force, we might as well fight the boss right away. And I mean, I don't think the M1 is the right call. It's the Ammoconda. Demon Head? Sure, I mean, it lights them on fire. Also, I really pay a lot of respect to any gun where we can just hold the button down. I think that makes for a greatly advantageous boss fight. Aren't you full, brother? You've been eating a lot of NPCs lately. Dude, that was pretty good. Okay. I know I can rely on Demon Head now in weird situations. What the heck are you? Morningstar. I know this gun. It's a laser gun. I had it at PAX like 5 years ago. It's a gun. Fires a laser sight. Targets an enemy for a short time. Will call down large, high damage orbital strikes at their location. It seems very good. What's the tier? S! Yo. It's your boy. Now, give me this M1. Great work, dude. Hello? Dude, this M1 synergy with hip holster is actually incredible. The longer the run goes on, oh, you son of a gun, the more I realize we're super lucky to have it. First I was just like, yeah, whatever, one of our guns seems to sort of work with this. Now I'm like, dude. It's like being neighbors. I don't know where I'm going with this. The bit was like, you know, like it's like being best friends with your childhood neighbor. That's where I was gonna go with it, because you know, I was gonna, you know, what are the odds you'd be born next to somebody you'd be such friends with? But then in my head, my brain was like, well, maybe you're only friends because you live so close together. And then I was like, oh, dude, I don't know if I really want to get into that right now. To be honest, I don't have great gun munching options here. I think this is your obvious choice there, to use a lockpick. Okay. I think that this is fine. I think that this is bad. This means our other chest, which we cannot open, is a gun. That's okay, though. Well, you know what? We can definitely smelt the cold 45. I don't think I'm comfortable smelting anything else. I think all of our other guns are, like, acceptable. So, I'm going to leave the floor. And I think I cannot complain about how the floor went down. We got to open some good stuff. Well, got to open some decent stuff. Our lockpick worked for us. You know, any floor on which lockpick actually works for you, show some respect. Got him. This floor, you know the deal. I always got to remind myself. I say to myself, self, what do we have to do on this floor? My brain says, Ryan, don't worry too much about it. You're looking for one thing and one thing in particular. I don't know why my brain talks like Don Cherry. Hey, good Ontario boy, just looking for rats. Look at him. Tony Stretcher. Look, ain't a nice looking Richmond boy. That's, if you don't know who Don Cherry, you can just Google Don Cherry. You'll be like, NL, I shouldn't have done that. You know, the impression that you did was not that good. And I'll be like, yeah, but like, it is evocative, bare minimum. I honestly think if you don't let your brain give up, you don't get hit there. I let my brain give up. It was asking for too much glycogen. And I said, you know what? Take a little snooze. We'll take one hit. Life goes on. I'm embarrassed by my neurological weakness. So, I think we're still... I mean, the Hammer of Dawn... Now I'm remembering, I guess, is a Game of, or a Gears of War, not a Game of Thrones reference. It should be a great boss killer. That's dumb of me, but I also thought you were going to spawn another enemy. It should be a great boss killer. Although when we roll, it might get interrupted, and we do tend to roll a lot because I don't like getting hit by bullets whenever possible. This is the rat room, fair enough. So I think that for the rat fight specifically, we're still maybe a little bereft. A little maladroit. You know? But there's always, you know, we got a few more floors to make it possible. And I think that I've now gotten to the point where I'm comfortable enough with the rat fight that I don't see the rat fight being, you know, the major stopgap that it used to be. But I could be wrong. Definitely don't want to give off the appearance of being overly cocky in advance of a fight that's potentially quite difficult. Definitely shouldn't have tackled this room in this fashion. just bury a cartridge right in the wall. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Shoot your shot in the wall. Okay, I can't hit those notes like the best of times or the worst of times. Don't lose any more HP. You know, you still want HP for the rat fight. Is a cursed salesman. I do think flak bullets are pretty good, and there's really no reason we couldn't afford them. It's a knock-on effect, honestly. I mean, it's partly due to going to the oubliette. And it's partly due to the vampire showing up early, but all that working together is doing some great stuff. Excuse me. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So give me the Morning Star. It's a staggering amount of damage. Wow, I'm bad. I even used a blank. It does get canceled by rolling, though. Which is a problem, but... I mean, not as much of a problem for an enemy that doesn't really get in your face. Didn't even use that much ammo. So, I'll take that as the price you pay to learn the lesson of how to use that gun. Chamber gun. It synergizes with the mastery rounds, so we can have a shotgun. We can have a drill. We can have orb gun. But we're not going to be able to keep the... No, we're not going to be able to keep the drill. Which is fine, because I think that's the worst of all of them. Well, of all the ones I've seen, at least. So we're going to the rat floor. We got plenty of opportunities. I think the chamber round is a really interesting gun. I don't know how good it is. Remember, don't use your blanks. Let's go to the shop real quick. How many keys you got for sale? 1 key for sale. I'll level with you. My friend, I will be using that key to open a golden chest. And if the other chest is better, then life goes on. Now, this shovel rocket launcher is not a rocket launcher at all. But I think it is very good, if I remember correctly. Why did I stand still? I think that this is a gun that is not meant to be used with hip holster as actively as I'm doing it. I'm using it incorrectly, I think. This gun's pretty decent. Now we're not gonna get any more keys. So, we tried. Oh, we got flash ray out of it nonetheless. It's not particularly good, but let's buy flak bullets. And I think we got enough ammo for everything. I think we feel content to go down to the next floor. And this is really the main event right here. Right here. Don't even take the minecart. The minecart is for cowards and charlatans. We're ready. Okay, so for room clearer, we should just use our best gun. I actually think that... Well, I mean... Let's see what the chamber gun looks like on the rat floor. You never know. It could be the likes of which you ain't ever seen before. Is a rat rocket launcher? It seems like the kind of thing you would love to reload with hip holster. Up, right, up. You can't hurt me, not with my cheese helmet. Tom Green. Classic line, dude. Yo, he's coming in hot! I think it's good. I think it looks worse than it actually is because these enemies are annoying. Up, up, right? Up, right, up. Up, up, right? Next room is right. Like, here's the thing. Yes, I'm taking dumb damage. But cheese is extremely good. Actually, the rate of fire... We should really just one-tap it. So this is a right move. Whoops. Because then we get the reload and the double shot anyway. Skeleton head, thank you. Didn't see him for a sec. Lots of jammed enemies, dude. Next step, up, right, up. Up, right, up. up. I lost myself. But I still think we're in the right capacity. Right up, right up. Sorry, it's been a long recording day. Gotta keep reminding myself. I think we gotta let him unfreeze. Or uncheese. There we go. Okay, he's probably dead. There we go. This should be our final room. What are we gonna re-ammo? I mean, we got a lot of Hammer of God ammo, so I think we should just re-ammo this. Now, you're gonna think I lost my mind. You might be right. But I actually think, for this fight, I think maybe we'll use the rat gun, maybe, but because we're gonna be rolling so much, I think we use this, and we don't use blanks. Then I think, that's fair. For phase 2. I don't know about this one, dude. Yeah. For phase 2, we use the hammer from above and we blank as necessary. It's gonna be hotter than I thought it would be. And that's, you know, definitely something I gotta own up to. But I think we're still gonna hang in here. The days of me dying over and over to phase 2 with the rat are long since past. So apparently if you destroy the turrets on the side of this guy, you limit the attacks he can actually do. I would say is not really working out according to plan so far on when it comes to killing those things, but I refuse to just take the guaranteed damage. Very smart. These are smart decisions. So this is a new one. Oh, it's because we destroyed his cannons. Alright, dude, I told you. Okay, now punch out. Focus, deep breath. He turns yellow, you punch him. Okay, phase 2. That was easy, but... Okay. One of these days, dude. Always getting hit by that. Okay. You gotta duck that one. This is gonna be hard / impossible. Look, I wouldn't use. Hey, that good rat fight. Very bad punch out section. Very disappointed in the punch out section. I mean, I was anticipating when he turned yellow. Guess I just had the timing wrong. I'll deal with the scouter. I think scouter's fun. It hurts, but it is what it is as well. We definitely want ammo for this. Anyway, I'm over my disappointment. I'm not going to tell you I was not annoyed, because I am annoyed. But it is what it is. Give you one of these. Give you one of these. Give you one of these. Really appreciate the Guan stones, honestly. And, you know, give you one of these. It's just that easy. So I think I've realized at this point which guns I like, which guns I don't like for our current section. I think our room clearer can be fat line, but boss killer, I mean, it's obvious, right? Well, also, we should check out our chamber gun. Yo. It's like an ice rocket launcher that also shoots out a homing... Oh, those might be from flak bullets. I don't know. Okay, I mean, that seems obviously great. It seems very great with chamber, or with hip holster as well. So, I will... You know, I don't want to bury the lead. But I think we should be worse off on this run than we were on our last run. The only thing grants me a little bit more confidence about it is the fact that I think our weapons are a lot better, and that's obviously pretty important. We still got 2 floors to get good enough. We're a little lighter on HP. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I'll just open you. It's fine. It's the more money you have, no way. This is the better the less you get hit, the more casings you get, right? Something along these lines. We got a few floors to get there, and to be honest, our weapon bounty might be good enough to get us there in the first place. But I'd like to get a lot more HP. I think both chamber gun and the Hammer of Justice, or whatever the heck it's called, they work pretty well. Did I just dig up loot? Is that the real, that's the real efficacy of this gun? It can dig up loot? That's wild. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'm spinning you a yarn. In challenge mode. I don't know what that means. Oh. Globulin Rancher. They didn't say without getting hit, right? Because that's just absurd. Excuse me, my cat is meowing at me. It's not, like, unusual. It is distracting, though. Hey, we did it. Magazine rack. So magazine rack is really good. I think I'm more interested in magazine rack lockpick. What does magazine rack do? When you stand in the area of magazine rack, which is denoted thusly, you have infinite ammo. So when you have a gun that, you know, doesn't have very much ammo, this is a pretty huge help. Not only does it give you infinite ammo while you're in that space, but it also gives you, you know, basically, you're extending your ability to use this gun until you can find ammo to get it back to full ammo again. That full ammo lasts longer, you get the idea. So on and so forth. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. For now, I mean, the chamber gun, hilarious. Very lucky to not get hit by the skeleton, though, so let's take it as a positive. The chamber gun is extremely good. Definitely, like, my experience thus far, and I did say that in time with the rolls. I was not accidental, it's because my brain couldn't focus on 2 things at once. I think that everything I've seen so far tells me, you know, there's no real reason to believe this can't be a boss killer for you. And, I mean, the Morning Star, or Morning Hammer, I should say, is also incredible. Unlikely to ever be used. Unlikely to ever be used. Seems interesting, but unlikely to ever be used. The difference is that this gun allows us to roll without compromising damage output. And I'm not insulting the Gears of War beam gun. The damage output on it is obviously insane. But it's just, you know, is also nice. I just walked into the bullet. That's the second time in a row I've walked into the bullet at the bottom of the screen. It's also nice to be able to roll. Now, in this case, not really doing a great job of proving it. Plus, we lose this chamber forever. That's what hurts the most. Rubidyme prototype. It never quits, and yet it has 220 ammo. What's up with that? So I think kind of has like a built-in scatter shot. I'll tell you, I basically spent an HP learning a lesson there. That's not the gun for us. Yo. You got anything good? I can actually use good things. Ammo I don't think is necessary. You're going to be the junk salesman. I think I could afford to buy nice stuff. I got the credits. I don't really want to buy HP though. I like the curse is worth. It's too dangerous to me, I think. And then we've already found our secret room. Now that I think about it, dude, honestly, I'm doubling up on the armor. And actually, I could have looked at the wiki, but we got so many casings. I just thought to myself, you know what? Why not see if Trash Cannon has like synergies? So we'll see, we'll probably go Chamber Gun just to see what it is on the next floor. I would have loved the Flawless on that wall, but it is what it is. You're a lava gun? You're a lava gun. I mean, seems okay. Or you're like a molten lead gun, maybe. In fact, killing that enemy so quickly makes me feel like it's a lot better than okay. That was horrible, but that's also 100% my fault. So I feel like this is also a pretty adequate boss killer. I don't know if it's as good as, you know, beams from above, but which we might want ammo for before the final boss fight. By the way, but it seems pretty good. I think we should save that for the boss fight as well. You're on 880. Never mind. You're good, dude. All right. So for room clearing purposes, I hate to say it, man, but I gotta try the M1. I don't think flak bullets are really gonna put it over the edge, but as far as I'm concerned, these enemies are dying in one shot. One shot and a reload is one shot in my world. Okay, I'll buy the HP. Yeah, maybe we'll get it. We already have full HP. Disregard. I'm not buying the HP. Buying HP is for cowards. I will never stoop to that level. Oh, you still hit me. I was tunnel visioning on the dude I was trying to hit. Fair. Fair. Harsh, yet fair simultaneously. I think... Ooh. Just stay fresh here. We made this mistake last time where I was like, well, if I have 4 HP, I'll probably be fine. Spoilers, 4 HP was not fine. Moreover, it was not even really close to being fine. It became very clear, and we need something better for this. It became very clear, very quick, that was not going to be good enough for us. I have no reason to believe it's going to be good enough for us now, honestly. If I got hit by that, I might retire from playing Gungeon for the rest of my days. This cat. Is he meowy? Is he meowy? He is meowy. He's meowing. Anyway, he just loves to meow. It's his thing. It's like he's a cat or something. Meow meow. I do like being able to shoot from behind cover, but I'm starting to think this gun's not altogether that good either. Not bad, but not altogether that good. Alright, Advanced Raygun. I am willing to give this a try. Let's just make sure we're ammoed up. You have ammo. That's most important. You are full ammo. You're good. Everything else is not necessary here. We have 4 blanks. I think that's very strong. So, game plan. Try Lava Gun early. Just see what the rate of melting is like. The rate of melting is very high indeed. My methodology behind using Lava Gun is that I don't mind taking a hit or two here, and I think if we're going for maximum DPS, we have our best course of action is going to be using the Gears of War gun. And if we use the Gears of War gun, the best thing for us, that's really good, honestly. If we're using the Gears of War gun, the best thing for us is almost certainly going to be, you know, using blanks, basically anytime it looks like we're in danger at all. And then I think we might have this, like, sewn up. I knew it. As soon as I saw the shot coming, I was like, I don't know if there's a space for us to do that. You go ahead. You do this. Let me... Hold on, I just gotta get to a different gun. And then after you. Okay. He interrupted me. How dare you. So this, I mean, I'm just running the numbers. I'm here to tell you, this is looking like a pretty solid strat right now. I couldn't hang with it. Honestly, the startup time on this is not so bad. We probably don't need to be as anal about it as I have been. And yet here I am. I'm dumb. In my head, I was like, just tough it out, dude. Wow. How dare you? No! We so deserved to lose. And we didn't even learn that much. But it was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'm dumb. And I'll see you next time. See ya.